Hey beauties, I'm coming at you all with my everyday drugstore makeup routine. I achieved this look using only drugstore makeup. So if you want to know how to beat your face for the low without spending all that extra money on those high-end makeup products, then keep on watching. Alright love, so I'm starting on a fresh face. I've already washed, exfoliated everything. So I'm just going to take my cocoa butter chapstick and just moisturize those lips. I always like to moisturize my lips at first, and I'm sorry that I keep looking, my camera is like in an awkward position. But anyways, we're going to keep this ball rolling. I always like to moisturize my lips first, and then I'm just going to take my primer water spray, and this is the only thing that's not drugstore related, but that's the only primer water I had. And let me tie this hair back, because one thing you don't want to do is be trying to do your makeup with a head full of hair, like it's just all in my way. So now that that's done, let's get on these eyebrows. So I'm going to take my eyebrow pencil and my spoolie, which is all broken up, and I'm just going to groom my brows. And I'm just going to take my eyebrow pencil and I'm just literally going to outline my eyebrow. And I love this pencil. I literally got it from my beauty supply for like 50 cents, maybe $1, but it works amazingly. And look at that. Oh, look at the difference. That one, yes. The other one, but let's just continue filling it in. And then I'm going to take my spoolie and I'm just going to groom and just blend in that pencil into my eyebrow so it looks all nice and natural. And then I'm going to move on to the next eyebrow. And I really like the pencil. I haven't necessarily tried the eyebrow gel yet, but I like the natural look that the pencil gives me, so I haven't really had a reason to try the gel. If you do use the eyebrow gel, comment below what you think about it in relation to the pencil, because I am kind of interested in seeing the difference. So I'm just going to take my spoolie and groom again, and now I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Concealer in the lighter shade and just underline or outline my eyebrow on the under part. And I'm just going to blend in that concealer all on my eyelid and all in that area. I like to put the concealer on my eyelid for later, because when I apply my eyeshadow, it really just kind of makes it pop. So I'm just going to apply the concealer all underneath my eyebrow on my lid. And then I'm going to take my Maybelline Concealer in the darker shade and apply that to the top of my eyebrow. And the reason I like to do the lighter concealer underneath my eyebrow and the darker concealer on top, because that darker concealer really just kind of blends and grooms my eyebrows, but that lighter concealer on the bottom though, like it just kind of gives your brows that little highlight, glow, shimmer, whatever you want to call it, but it just kind of makes my brows pop a little bit. So now I'm just going to take my brush and I'm just going to blend that concealer all ends. You know, doing your makeup, blending is key, honey. So I'm just going to blend, blend, blend until I can't blend anymore. And I'm going to blend that bottom half as well. And when I'm blending, I do like a 3-step blending process. So when I'm using my brush, I don't necessarily get all of the makeup blended, but I get enough, because after that, then I go in with my beauty blender and then I go in with my finger. So I'm just going to blend all of this in with my brush, and I'm going to make sure that I connect the dots in the middle. And then I'm going to take my beauty blender and I'm just going to blend in that makeup with my beauty blender. That beauty blender really just kind of gives me that finish. Like, it just blends things so well. Where would I be without the beauty blender? Like, really though. So I'm just gonna blend with my beauty blender on each side, and then after that I'm just gonna kind of take my finger and run it through my eyebrows just to get any excess concealer off, and make sure that I'm not looking like a clown out here in these streets, because what you don't want is to be going out with your eyebrows not blended and taking pictures and you got that flashback. We don't want that. So bam, look at that, blended, we ready. So now I'm gonna take my Milani concealer and This is actually the foundation. I'm sorry. I'm going to take the foundation and I'm going to just apply that to my face and just use my beauty blender to just apply that. And look at that coverage. Like, dang, who would have known, Milani? Like, sheesh. So I'm just going to blend and put all that on my cheeks, on my forehead, on my nose, chin, all over my face. And I'm really like shooketh, y'all. Like, I didn't know that coverage was gonna be like that. And I'm also gonna go in with the Milani Concealer now, and I'm going to apply that underneath my eye. And I will list all of the shades that I got in the description box. And I'm also going to apply that to my upper quadrant, whatever you want to call it, eyebrow area. And then I'm going to go in with that lighter shade of Maybelline Concealer and apply that underneath just to kind of give me that extra glow. And I'm going to take that beauty blender and just blend. And again, I'm going to blend on top of my eyelid as well, just so that when I apply my eyeshadow, it really just kind of pops and gives me like that little extra oomph. And I'm also going to blend on my forehead just to clean up any blemishes, whatever. Now I'm taking my black Opal Concealer Foundation Kit, and I got this in the darker shade just so that I can really get that contour. And I'm just going to apply that to my cheeks and also on top of my forehead. And I'm just going to blend that in. And usually when I use my foundation concealer sticks, I get a shade that is kind of close to my skin shade, but this time I got something like that was much darker just to kind of see the difference, and I liked it. I feel like it kind of gave me like that extra contoured look, and it kind of left more of an effect than the contour stick does that's closer to my skin shade. So I think I like the darker palette. And then I'm going to take my Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette. I'm sorry, y'all, I cannot talk. And I'm just going to apply that to my lid. And as you can see, like, first application is already kind of popping a little bit. Like, if I would just put this on without any concealer on my eyelids, it would be so like blah. And I'm just going to kind of go over each eye a couple times, 2 to 3 times, just to really kind of make it pop. And I love this Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette. Like, it gives me so much life, and just like that nude pink color, it's just bomb. And I'm gonna go with my mascara now, and of course I'm using that old school Maybelline. If you grew up with that old school pink and green Maybelline mascara, then we come from the same era, okay? Because this mascara is popping. It always does the trick. Like, it never leaves me dissatisfied. So I'm just going to apply the mascara to my top and bottom lash, and I usually go over each lash like 3 times, just to really kind of make my eyelashes really just pop and just to kind of elongate them. And now for my favorite part, the lips. I'm just going to go back in with that brown pencil that I used for my eyebrows. And I'm just going to kind of line my lips. I really do like using a lip liner before I put on any type of lipstick, because it really just kind of like puts the whole look together and just make sure that my lipstick is nice and clean and like in place. I don't know. It just does the trick for me. And then I'm going to take my NYX lipstick, and I'm just going to apply that all over my lips. I really like this brown lipstick on me, and especially for such like a soft, natural face, that brown lipstick just kind of brings the look all together for me. Like, it just kind of like gives me that little extra like, girl, you bad. Like, so this is the final look. Very clean, very natural look, very affordable. And now we can take this hair down and get the full real deal. And I just really love this look. Like, it's such a pretty look, but it's still so natural. Like, it's not too much. Like, it's just like, I just love it. Like, look, I'm feeling myself a little bit. So I hope you all like this video. I just wanted to slow it down. Like, it's nothing like that little slow down segment. Like, oh, look, who is she? Who is she? Who is this in my mirror? Who is this? But I hope you all like this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Comment below your favorite drugstore products, and I will see y'all in my next video. Deuces, beauties.